Hello, I hope you are enjoying your first few days at university if you have already started orientation. And those who haven't started, you're probably starting this week, and I know that some of you are starting the following week. Whenever time you start with orientation, I know that you're going to enjoy it. Orientation week is meant to be enjoyed, so enjoy it. It's 2 weeks, 1 week, and it will be awesome. The partying and the going out and activities can be out of this world. Enjoy them, because it will not be like that all the time. Especially if you come from a small town, you might not be used to that kind of partying and the going out, the outings that the residences and the university will take you out on. But please take care and be warned. And this is why I'm here today. I want to talk to you, first years. Don't get lost in the orientation week. Don't even think that university is one big party and that's all you do. It is not. It is just orientation. From day one of lectures, when lectures start, just hit the ground running and don't remove the foot off the pedal. Keep your foot on the pedal all the time until you are done. And here are 3 things that I want you to remember. Whatever happens, make sure, number 1, make sure that for each course, you are familiar with all the requirements as soon as week 1 of lectures. So as soon as week 1 of lectures start, and you've got the course materials, the course outline, go through all the rules and regulations. They will be giving you, for example, the mark that you need to get in order to write your exams. They call it a DP. In other universities, it's there. The DP can include your test marks, your tutorials, your labs. Sometimes even your attendance of lectures makes up the DP. That's the mark that you need to get in order to be allowed to write the exam. Whether you got 70 or not, if you don't have the DP, it means you didn't meet all of those requirements of attendance or submissions or whatever. They will not allow you to write. So pay attention to all those rules so that you know what it takes. Check also, in some programs, the pass mark is not 50%. In some programs, in some modules, you might find that there's a module where they say you need to get a 70% to be allowed to write an exam. So be aware of those from day 1. Don't postpone it and say you'll check it after test 1. No. Read the course materials on the first night and familiarize yourself with it. Number 2, each day, make sure that you spend some time going over the work covered in the lecture room. Even read ahead for the next day. So you've got the course outline, you go to lectures, and then they teach you. When you finish on that day, each module that you had a lecture for, you go through the work that you covered that day so that it doesn't leave you. And then you go ahead again, because you can see the course outline might tell you that what's coming up. You read ahead so that you go to class having an idea of what will be taught, and also being comfortable with what was taught yesterday. Make that your daily routine. Don't miss a day. Make sure that every day you don't go over only what you did for one module. You do it for all the modules that you attended for the day. Number 3, there'll be tutorials either in all or in some of your courses. Take those tutorials seriously and utilize the tutors. Remember that the tutors are there to help you. So utilize the tutors and lecturers when you're not sure about a concept at the tutorials. The tutorials are your opportunity to ask questions, to ask for assistance, to get more explanation and clarity on things that you don't understand. So make use of the tutors as well as your lecturers. Don't be scared of them. Even if your English is not good enough, don't worry. Ask. That's what the tutors and the lecturers are paid for, to help you. And tutorials are the best time to ask. You don't cry or ask after the test. You do it at the tutorial. Those are the 3 things that I want you to remember as you're going to start your classes, as you complete your orientation week, and you're going to start with your classes, right? But the most important thing that you remember is that this is university. It's your first step into adulthood. So you are free. You make decisions yourself. You are free to be whoever you want, to do whatever you want. But as much as we like freedom, with freedom comes responsibility. And with freedom, sometimes comes fear. So here's my advice before I leave. Be honest. Be honest about who you are and who you want to be. Don't try to be what you are not. If you come from a village and it's a humble village, a humble home, that's who you are. Be proud of it. There's nothing wrong with that. I came from a humble home too. And then be clear about who you want to be. It's not that you are that now. You will be that one day, but accept who you are. There's nothing wrong with it. It is actually an advantage. Don't worry that they're calling you disadvantaged. That which they call a disadvantage, use it as an advantage for you. Be kind. Be kind even to those who do not deserve kindness. And there will be many. Be kind to the poor and be kind to those with money. Don't just be kind to those who are wealthy. Be kind to the poor as well. Be kind to those who don't deserve kindness. If you see someone who needs help, chat to them. You see someone who might be looking like they're out of place, chat to them. Make friends. You never know. That may be your friend for life. And then be brave. This is what you will need to get through university. To get through university and to get through this life, actually, you've got to be brave. Hold your head up. Sit in front, mtase. It doesn't matter that you puma elalini in some rural village in Limpopo or KwaXhunu. Sit in front because you don't want to be intimidated by people who are in front of you. Sit in front, you hear everything, you can ask. Maybe the accent becomes a problem. If you're in front, you can say to the lecturer, I didn't hear that. I don't understand. And they can explain. It is allowed to do that. And be dignified and gracious in what you do. Whether you're poor or you're rich, your university deserves you. That's why they accepted you. They know that you can make it. So be proud, be bold, be brave, and be kind. All the best. In my next episode, I'll be talking to parents. And I want you students to join me because I want to advise parents on how to support you. As a parent myself, and as someone who's worked for you in university for 30 years, I know that sometimes parents miss it. And I want parents to get it so that they're able to support you. All the best with your studies. I love you and I wish everything of the best for you. Bye-bye.